Hello my loves, welcome back to my page. So today's look is going to be a wedding look. I filmed this because I'm pretty booked already this summer and sometimes we just can't get the makeup artist we want. Obviously you want me to do your makeup, obviously. So here's how I do makeup looks for weddings. This is kind of like the bride's look that I would do. You can do this on an everyday. I do like a bridal look almost as an everyday look too because I just like a neutral smoky eye. And I also did it for my pictures that I did with Capturing the Moment. If you've seen some of my pictures I got done for my Miss Kansas pageant, I can post them to my eye candy page if you guys want to see them. So this is kind of what I would do for a bridal look. Let me zoom in for you. The eyes are a really soft smoky eye. I do have just a little bit of black out here and it's a nice metallic light color on the inner corner, and I winged it out with a black liner. I have a really pink cheek with a nice highlighter, kind of a flawless base, some nice brows, a little bit of over contouring, and then a kind of nudie pink lip. I did a pink lip in the video, so I did change what I used on my lips. I had done a stain and then I went from here right to school and I picked up food on the way. So like before it got to sit into my lips and kind of stain it, I kind of ate it off. You know what I'm saying? So what I just put on was my Wet n Wild lipstick in Bare It All. Looks like this. Is a really beautiful mauve-y nude. And then over that, I put on my NYX Butter Gloss in Tiramisu. Looks like this. There's a swatch of that right here. So that's what I paired up on my lips. I think it makes them look just a little bit bigger. I did go just a little bit outside my lips just to make them look a little bit bigger, but that's what I like. I hope you like it. I can do another one. I have about 3 or 4 bridal looks that I really like to do. This is one of them. So if you want to figure out how I did this look, just keep watching. And for all my brides out there, congratulations. May love be forever lasting and may he be the one and only. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, forever. Forever. Anyone a Sandlot fan? Okay. Well, I love you guys. Make sure to go find my Facebook, like this video, give me a comment, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to me. You know the deal. I'll see you in the next video, and until then, I love you. Bye, guys. Honor of wedding season in full swing, I'm gonna do a wedding look. I'm going to start off with my L'Oreal Youth Code Texture Perfector. This is going to help the foundation stay dewy on the face. And you want to make sure that you're like seriously moisturizing. So I'm just going to glob a whole bunch of my Garnier Moisture Rescue Gel Cream for dry skin. And especially right now because I have like dry patches. I could wear this as a mask right now. So then the next thing I'm going to do is prime, and I'm going to use my Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer, and this is in Color Correcting Balance. My face already looks better in a mirror, for me at least. So I'm going to mix my MAC Pro Longwear Foundation, it's kind of the right color, and some of my MAC Studio Fix Foundation, because that's kind of the right color when they're mixed together. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to mix the two foundations together on the back of my hand. I'm going to take a synthetic fiber brush and I'm just going to start working this in. You really want a full coverage face that doesn't look full coverage. So you really need to spend your time working the foundation into the skin. When I have brides come in, they typically say, I want something that looks really natural. I am not a fan of looking really natural. I've done weddings where I did it really natural and I just wasn't a fan. When the pictures came out, I mean, you're wearing a white dress, your hair is typically back, and then you have like a plain face, it doesn't help your features stand out. When I look at the pictures of the brides where I did a nice smoky eye, they stand out from like miles away in the picture. Even with like all their bridesmaids, you know, like they stand out. So I'm always a fan of like a nice stronger eye, and you want perfect skin. So you can use the right foundations, you just really need to work them into the skin. I'm going to prime my eyes with my MAC Paint Pot in Soft Ochre. You want to make sure that you have a nice strong base that is tried and true, because you want to make sure your eyeshadows are going to last all day long. You don't want any creasing, and you don't want any of the colors to fade if you are going for a little bit of a more dramatic eye, because you want your eyes to be able to stand out. I'm going to start off with my Anastasia Brow Powder Duo, and this is in dark brown, and I'm going to take the darkest brown because I've gone brunette now. I don't need to kind of make sure my eyebrows are lighter, so I'm just going to go into the darkest brown and kind of shape my brows with this powder. And then I'm just going to fill in my brow using my Amazonian Clay Waterproof Brow Mousse by Tarte, and this is in medium brown. Looks like a gel liner, and I'm just going through kind of the ends to add some texture where I kind of just draw it on and don't actually have hair. I'm going to go through them with my, or I'm going to go underneath them with my, I think I'm almost out, you guys. I think that's a sign that I'm out. My MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, and I'm in NC15. And I'm going to go in with just kind of like a pointed brush and just clean up underneath them. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to set underneath my brows with my NYX eyeshadow and Eye of a Headache. I'm going to take my MAC 239 brush, just a flat shader brush, and I'm going to go into this shadow and just pack it on right underneath my brow. So you can use MAC Omega, or you can use the NYX Trist, T-R-Y-S-T, Trust, I don't know. This one is the NYX one, this one's the MAC one. I'm going to go with my MAC one. You can use your NYX one, that's a more affordable one. I just like this mid-tone a little bit better. I'm going to take my Sonia Kashuk brush and get the product on here, tap off, and I'm going to work it in the crease. You want to start, you want to make sure you're blending it as you're blending colors, so you're blending it in the crease and up. You can go into MAC Embark, or you could go into NYX Betrayal. MAC, NYX. I'm going to go into MAC Embark, and I'm going to take this on my fluffy brush that I got from my BH Cosmetics kit. And I'm going to start working that just really lightly, just a light hand in the crease. And I'm going to go in with my fluffy brush and make sure you're always blending things out. Blend, blend, blend. With my MAC 217. And I'm really going to work this on this outer V. You're really going to start creating a nice outer V with it. So you're working it down on the lid and up and then kind of just slightly over. Now I'm going to go into my Smashbox FullExposure Palette, and I'm going to take just a little bit of this black. Don't let this scare you. I'm only taking just a tiny weeny bit. So I'm using it on another BH Cosmetics brush. It's almost like a pencil brush. Looks like a tiny little doodad like that. So I'm going to go into the black. And you can whack it off. And if you feel better, you can tap some of it on the back of your hand so you're not getting too much. And I'm just going to work this right here. Just on the outsides. And blend. Color by Essence. It looks like that, really metallic-y. This is in Party All Night. It's a metallic effect eyeshadow. I'm just going to take that on my finger, like that, and I'm going to start pressing it on the lid. And then to lighten part of that up, I'm going to use my NYX, what is this? Just one of their NYX eyeshadows in the square. And this is called My Favorite Color. I'm going to take that on my finger as well. And I'm going to work that on the inner part of the eye. Just right there. And Kiss the Day. It's kind of like a whitish one. And I'm going to really pack this on this inner corner. You're also going to take that black underneath your eye. I'm going to go into my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, and I'm going to get that right underneath the eye. And I'm going to cut that eyeshadow, just like that. Then you're going to go into your foundation brush and just pat. Then I'm going to set everything in place. So there's tons of different powders you can use. You can use translucent powders, you can use pressed powders, you can use whatever you want. Makeup Forever HD, don't use. I know a lot of women love that. My wrinkles. Happens every time after I do my eye makeup. It creates such a serious flashback, like your face is going to look 3 shades whiter than the rest of your body. That is not something that you want, okay? So I'm going to go into my NYX Stay Matte but Not Flat. This doesn't have any like light reflecting properties, I don't feel like. And I'm just going to pat it quickly. I don't want the face to be completely matte. You want a little bit of glow coming through. So I'm just going to pat this really lightly. And then I'm going to take my e.l.f. High Definition Setting Powder. Looks like this. I'm going to put some under here. And I'm going to set right underneath my eyes. You want to really make sure you set that concealer. You don't want that to bunch up in the middle of the night. We're going to contour. I'm going to use my Chocolate Soleil bronzer for bronzing, well, for contouring. Remember the E3? You're going to go right here from your tragus to your lip line, but stop where your pupil is. On your forehead, where your hairline is, to thin out your face. I have a very round looking face, so I try and give it some nice shape. I don't need to do my jawline because I want my jaw to look longer. So if anything, I would just put it right here, but I don't like to go underneath. I've noticed it makes me kind of look like shorter, and I don't want it to. And then one of my favorite blushes for brides. Oh, it's just such a beautiful pink. It's called Fleur Power by MAC. You can use this one, or you can use this one by Essence, and this is in 10 or 10, adorable. So I'll use this so you guys can see. I'm pretty sure you've seen me use Floor Power. I just love these colors for brides. This is like $2.50. It's by Essence Beauty. You can get it at Ulta Beauty. Make sure you do want just a little bit extra blush than usual because the flash is going to take it out. There's definitely quite a few highlighters you can use. Albatross by MAC, or by NARS. So it's really shimmery. I really like that one. You can use, this is Honeymoon. Yeah, Honeymoon Blush Crush Baked Blush by Hard Candy. That's a really good highlight. And this Femme Couture Mineral Effects Baked Bronzer. And this is in Summer Kiss. This is like a dupe for the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Soft and Gentle. Like, looks exactly like it. I think I'm going to use this one to show you. So I'm going to use this one. And I'm just going to go on the tops of my cheekbones. And down the center of my nose. I'm going to use my Essence 2-in-1 Liner Beauty Beats. There's a thin and a thick one. I'm going to start with the thin one. And I'm going to apply mascara. You want to make sure if you're applying mascara and you're going to cry, use waterproof mascara. I'm not a crier. I don't typically need waterproof mascara. So I'm just going to go with my Pumped Up Colossal Mascara, a Volume Express by Maybelline. And if you need to curl your lashes, curl your lashes. I just have very curled lashes already. I don't need to curl them. Curl them before your mascara, not after, because you don't want to hurt your lashes in any way. You want to go for something that's going to be long wearing but not drying. So one thing I would suggest is like a lip balm like this. So this one's by Jordana. It's really, really cheap. This is in 02 Sweet Pink. It looks like that. So it's a nice pink color. I really like pink colors for bridal looks. And then what I'm going to put over that is my NYX Mega Shine Lip Gloss, and this one is in 122 Natural. I like to work everything into my lips with my fingers because I just don't like a lot of product sitting on my lips, so. This is the finished look. I'll zoom you in. You can add lashes. I would always suggest adding lashes. You can see my zit. Oh. I don't want to add lashes because I have to go to class. So this is the final look. I might add another coat of mascara or two, but that's what I would do. So this is the final look. I hope you guys like it, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys!